Hey guys, welcome back to Living MN Outdoors. Today we're out in the driveway. We're going to be installing a Trol-A-Matic trolling plate on the Lund boat here. It's got the 3.0 Mercruiser motor in it. The reason we're installing this is because at idle speed the boat averages about 3.5 miles an hour. We're going to try and lower that down to about the 2 mile an hour rate. So we're going to pull this out of the box. We're going to get started and we'll show you how to install it. Alright guys, so today I enlisted the help of my brother-in-law Zach. He's going to kind of be the hands-on here, the eyes of the operation. So we're going to pull this out of the box, show you what it looks like. Just a big plastic fin. It's got some big springs on there. This is an automatic trolling plate, so the more you give it throttle, the plate will lift up, let the boat perform at its best, and then when you're going slow, the plate drops back down and decreases your trolling speed. So here's the plate. Hand that to Zach there. Comes with the normal paperwork here, instructions, and then you got your bolts, your nuts, your washers. Pretty basic. So we'll get the tools we need. We're going to need a drill, a 1/4-inch bit, and a nut driver. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do here is get this lined up. It's not an exact science. The instructions say line the hinges up with the back of the cavitation plate, and then you kind of want to center the mounting brackets on either side of that cavitation plate so you have the same amount overhang on each side. So we're going to take a couple C-clamps, get that centered in, then we're going to mark our holes, take the C-clamps off, drill the holes, and get her mounted.
There you go.
Now when putting these C-clamps on, you want to make sure you're not covering up your hole while you're tightening them on. Otherwise you're kind of defeating the purpose. I think it's holding it there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, so we got this all centered on the cavitation plate. We got our C-clamps tight. Now we're going to take a Sharpie. We're going to go underneath. We're going to mark the 4 holes. Then we'll pull those C-clamps back off. We'll drill them. When drilling, make sure you go slow. You don't want to crack this cavitation plate, and try and get your holes as straight as possible. So we're going to get these holes marked and then we'll get back to it.
There. Okay. Sorry about that. Got it right. What? There's like something in there. There is something in that one. Oh, stupid guy. There we go.
We got them marked?
Got them marked.
Alright, so we got the holes marked. We're going to take our C-clamps off and then we will get ready to drill the holes.
Okay.
Hopefully it shows up.
Oh my gosh.
Alright guys, so if this would have been a Honda, an Evinrude, a Johnson, would have been no problem with the black Sharpie, but Mercury, Mercruiser, Suzuki, the black Sharpie did not show up as well, so I would highly recommend using like a silver or a white Sharpie. You'll be able to see that a lot better. Alright guys, so Zach is drilling the holes out now. It's a 1/4-inch bit. Start off slow, get it started, and then speed up, get it through. But you do want to take your time. You don't want to crack that plate there. So a good sharp bit is key. So he's going to keep drilling them and we'll get them all drilled out. Alright, so we got our 4 holes drilled here. We got 2 of our bolts in. We're going to drop these last 2 in. Screw them in like so. That one in on this side. So we got our 4 bolts in. Now we got our washers, our nuts. We're going to go underneath, put those on. Then all that's left to do is tighten them down and we're good to go. And you have a couple there.
There you go. What size is that?
Alright guys, so we got a 7/16 inch wrench here. We're just going to tighten them down. Now you don't want to over tighten them here because you don't want to crack this plate like I said before, but you do want to get them fairly snug.
I'm going to use a pliers up from the underside here. Just because I don't see two of these, so this will hold it enough for me to tighten it good.
There we go. How did you get yours threaded on there, man?
It's very tricky.
Do I have fat fingers?
You might. I'm just being honest.
Call Handy Dan for all your handyman needs.
Okay.
Alright guys, so we're just snugging up the bolts and nuts here. And once we got that done, she's installed, she's ready to go. We're going to take her out on the lake here in the next day or two. And we're going to see how the boat performs with the new plate on. So we'll update you with that. And yeah, we're good to go. Alright guys, well there you have it. We got the Trol-A-Matic trolling plate all mounted up. Took us probably 10-15 minutes. Could have been a little quicker. We did have to kind of work our way in and around the prop. It probably would be easier if you just removed your prop ahead of time. You'd have better access for drilling those two back holes. But the prop's on here. We got a big trip coming up to Lake Superior. We're going to be trolling for some trout and salmon. Can't wait to give it a try. When we do post this video, we'll put all the specs down in the bottom telling you how much it reduces speed, what our new idle speed is, and stuff like that. So, we hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're not doing so, get on out there and get living.
Get living.